What's up, guys, and welcome to WSA Week 3. Okay, Week 2 will not be uploaded because inside the battle I was just going AWOL. By that I mean swearing, hating my opponent. We're real good now, like I like to do now. But in the battle, I was very angry because I was getting stalled hell. So we'll not be uploading that because I just don't think it's that entertaining that you guys would enjoy the battle. And mid of it, I literally ended it like 10 turns before the actual battle ended. So yeah, we battled week 3. This is week 3. We battled week 3 like 2 hours ago. So I'm just gonna run through our team first, and then run through the replay. We'll show you guys the replay and talk about it and all that stuff as well. Let's run to the team that we're going to be bringing. We're running a Life Orb, Meta Growth with Agility, Earthquake, Ice Punch, Meteor Mash, Max Attack, Max Speed, Jolly Nature. Next up, Porygon 2 with the Eviolite, Tri Attack, Ice Beam, Toxic, Signal Beam, Max HP. This is just so our defenses are the same, 258, 258, and then 259 for special attack, for just the extra 52 in there, with Tri-Attack, Ice Beam, Toxic, and Signal Beam. Next up, we have Nidoqueen with Black Sludge, Sheer, Force, Ice Beam, Stealth Rocks, Thunderbolt, and Sludge Wave with very special defensive, max special defense with the Calm Nature, and max HP with the Black Sludge. Next up, we have a Choice Scarf, Darmanitan with Flare Blitz, U-Turn, Earthquake, and Rock Slide. Okay, with the Sheer Force, you know everything: max attack, max speed, Jolly Nature, 4 in HP. Wishy Washy with the Hidden Power Electric, Hydro Pump, Toxic, and Ice Beam. With the Life of max HP, max special attack with the Modest Nature. Next up, oh wait, this is what it's gonna actually look like. What it actually looks like inside the battle. We'll do school. This is what the stats gonna look like in the actual battle. Just so you have an idea. Look at that special attack stat. And the defenses. Okay. So then we got Galvantula with the Focus Sash, Compound Eyes, max special attack, max speed, Timid Nature with Sticky Web, Thunder, Bug Buzz, and HP Ice. Let's now get into the battle. I have it popped up over here, but I do have something to just go, boop. There we go. Now you can see the battle all front up. If it looks bad, I would just go like this and make it each size. I didn't want to make it like this though, because that just looks terrible. And I think this is around about a good size. You see my Lucario logo to the right of you, next to his team, which is a Tornadus, Therian, Celebi, Regice, Flygon, a Mimikyu, and a Moltres that he brought. Looking at the leads, I was thinking I could lead Darmanitan for the Choice Scarf U-Turn off if he leaded Mimikyu, which I did think he was going to lead. I thought Mimikyu, Tornadus, or Flygon was going to lead. I think Flygon gets rocks. I'm not 100% sure. I know that Celebi does, so I thought that could be a lead. I know that Regice, I think, gets spikes. So, either one of them could be a lead. For me to lead, I was looking at Darmanitan. I was looking at Metagross with Agility. But then Mimikyu would be good at the Shadow Sneak, so I didn't want to lead that. You'll also, okay, you don't see it, but if I go back to this, you'll see in the chat down here. Do we want to see this ad? But in the chat over here, I actually left and then I joined back because at the beginning of the battle, I had to my Wi-Fi turned off, so I had to play the rest of this game. That's why it's not live commentary, because I had to play the rest on my phone and play it like that until after the battle. Then I got my Wi-Fi back and everything went good afterwards, which is good. So, I also thought maybe leading Sticky Webs Galvantula, but then Tornadus would just be able to hit a Hurricane on me, but I still get Webs up. So, yes, you'll see what I lead right now. I led with our Wishy Washy, who was a, basically, okay, he's switching the Regice from the Moltres. Maybe he lead Moltres because he thought I was going to lead Galvantula? I led Wishy Washy because Hydro Pumps, if we go back, okay, I won't go back to it, but if you saw the special attack stat at the beginning, that special attack stat is huge, and a Hydro Pump on either of, like, on most of these Pokemon, you'll see later on in the Celebi how much it does. Hydro Pump just does a ton to basically every Pokemon. No, basically every Pokemon, unless they have AV. I missed the first Hydro Pump, but I hit the second one. The second one did 58%. The soon he switches into the Celebi, I go for the Hydro Pump, and that did 44%. Look at that damage. We do take life orb damage, and he gets the leftovers. I go into my Darmanitan, because my Darmanitan is choice Scarfed. So now I can go for a U-turn, and just U-turn out. I actually thought he was probably going to go into Flygon, predicting a Flare Blitz. But he actually just stayed in with the Celebi, and he was like, okay, I'll take the U-turn. So then I switched out into the Wishy Washy after the U-turn because it went down. So basically it was like, which Pokemon should I go against one of his Pokemon? And I felt like Wishy Washy is even more of a threat against this team now because the Celebi is gone. Okay. The Mimikyu goes through the bulk up. I'm just like, let me toxic this Mimikyu. Then I go into my Nidoqueen because my Nidoqueen is bulky. It is max HP, but it's not physically defensive. That is why I'd still take a good amount of damage from that Shadow Snake. And then I go for the Ice Beam, break the disguise, get some toxic damage off. He goes into his Regice, but this damage is not high, so very surprising. But he has a Figgy Berry, but he gets confused. And I get some Black Sludge AP. He goes for an Ice Ring. I switch into Darmanitan. I go for the U-turn. I thought he would switch into the Flygon again. I go into Wishy Washy and he hurts himself. And when he gets out, he goes for a Thunder Wave on my bulky Pokemon. And kind of surprised, but not immensely annoyed. I knew that he could have it. That crit did not matter. Because the first Hydro Pump that I did against the Regice did do 58%, so didn't matter. Okay, but there is one that does matter, and it's right here. Air Slash, and then another Air Slash, and then an Ice Beam with the crit. I don't know how much it would have done without the crit. But if it didn't matter, I'm sorry, GG3723. I just call him GG, but I'm sorry, GG. He switches in the Moltres. I go for the Tri-Attack. Doesn't do a ton. It does like 19%. I go into my Galvantula. He did break my Sash this turn, but I figured it would be fine because I do outspeed all of his other Pokemon. Well, okay, not all of them. I outspeed the Flygon and the Moltres. I don't think I outspeed I don't outspeed the Tornadus Therian, and I don't outspeed the Mimikyu's Shadow Sneak, but I do outspeed just Mimikyu. I go for the Thunder. I was going to click a Bug Buzz, but I figured maybe he'd be smart. Maybe he'd be smart and go to Tornadus. I mean, no. Basically, any of the plays would have been a fine play. Like, if we went to Mimikyu, Mimikyu's HP at this point was 65. I don't think he would have took a Thunder, maybe. It depends what spread he was. But, I don't think so. So I go for the HP Ice this turn. It does 89%, which is a ton. This is a Dragon Dance. I made a bad play right here, though. Switching in to the Wishy Washy. I should have switched in to the Darmanitan because it's choice Scarfed. I could have went for a U-turn. Got momentum and then went into the Wishy Washy. then I would have been in a fine ass play. But he goes to the earthquake and he takes out my wishy-washy. Now I figured out that I am Joyce Graph and I can kill this Flygon with a U-turn, switch into my Nidoqueen, get the Black Sludge. He goes to the Mimikyu, goes for the Z move, which I actually thought this was going to be Mimikyu Z. But it wasn't. It was just never-ending nightmares. Maybe Shadow Sneak or Shadow Claw. Hopefully it was actually Shadow Claw. I end him with a Thunderbolt. Here's the Flamethrower. That crit did matter unless he was Specs. But I think he was Specs. He was Specs or Scarfed. But you'll actually see later on that he was not Scarfed and that he's probably Specs, I think. Not 100% sure, but I think he was... No, was he? No, he wasn't. He was not Specs, because he just went with the Flamethrower, and now he's going for Ear Slash, so I wonder what item he was. So that crit did matter. That Flamethrower crit did matter, and my Nidoking should have lived that and killed this Moltres, but it did not. And the first Rock Slide did miss, and the second one did hit. He goes into the Tornadus. He hits the Dark Pulse because now I'm in range, because if I missed the first time, my Porygon 2 comes in and eats up the Dark Pulse and goes for the S-Beam and gets ourselves a 2-0 victory over GG to 3-7-2-3. Okay, and that is a GG on the part of me beating GG 3-7-2-3. That was a hard match, okay, for week 3. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button and also subscribe with the more YouTube videos coming your way. Peace. Goodbye. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and why are you still here? Bye.